Hello and welcome, my friends. Welcome to an interesting review of a vintage Italian fountain pen. A lovely, lovely fountain pen. I got this recently, and if you remember, it was part of a wonderful gift that I did to myself, that beautiful Mont Blanc signature M. And actually, this pen was a bonus from the seller. So I got an incredible Columbus pen. It is very, very interesting and nice. Actually, it is a pen from the 1950s. Here we have Columbus Extra 140 and the patent number DAP 23247. This is a wonderful fountain pen from the 1950s. As you probably can see, it has an design that reminds us of the probably the most famous fountain pen in history, the lovely Parker 51. I will just show you some similarities in the design between the two models, and we can see that Columbus in the early 1950s was greatly influenced by the design of the Parker 51. Probably in the 1950s, the most popular and the most demanded fountain pen out there. So, like the Parker, we can see the cap is very, very similar down to the lines and the motifs. Here we have Columbus Laminato Oro, which means it has a rolled gold cap, and the Parker looks like this. And also on the Parker we have something here, so 12K gold filled. We have a similar jewel on the top of it. At this time, the Italians did not copy the shape of the clip. The arrow clip, the famous arrow of the Parker, is done here by a simple and interesting clip. When I open the Parker, we have a pressure fit cap. We can see those metallic rings here. And also on the Columbus, we can see the metallic rings. Same hooded nib. The feeder looks similar, but in fact it's different at the Italian model. I hope that I can show you in this lighting. So here it is, the Americans, and slightly larger on the Italian model. Unfortunately, the first flaw you probably can see on my pen, I have a missing tine over there. I think that is just the iridium plated top of it, but it influences how it writes. I will, despite that, I will do a writing sample. And my friends, this is where the similarities end, because the Parker 51 has the famous aerometric filling mechanism, and our pen, the Italian pen, is rather interesting. It has an ink window, which is specific of the German models, and an integrated piston right over here. I will show you the end of the piston. As you can see, it is still functional. The Columbus Extra 140 had also a button filler type of mechanism, but this is the piston filler. Again, a beautiful, beautiful pen. Left the celluloid material and actually adopted thermoplastic resin. So this pen is made of a black resin. Interesting enough, I love this caramel color ink window. Like I've told you, we have a piston filling mechanism. And now, my dear friends, I will leave its dimensions on the screen. As a comparison. So let me compare the two pens. You can see them compared with the modern Montblanc 146 Meisterstück, and they look like this. And now, my dear friends, I will leave the dimensions of the Columbus Extra 140 on the screen, and then I will try to do a writing sample with it. Probably I will just dip the pen in ink. You will see, because it lacks that small tine there. I don't know if it will be a nice writing sample, but I'm curious to test out the nib. By the way, my friends, maybe you can tell me, I did not find in my research if I have here a gold nib or just a steel gold plated nib. I'm expecting it to have a 14 karat gold nib. I'm not so sure if it's the case with the Italians. Okay, like I've told you, let me change the angle of the camera, my friends, like this. And now I'm ready for the actual writing sample. For the writing sample, I will use this Pelikan Königsblau Royal Blue ink, Pelikan 4001. I will give a little shake to the ink bottle. Let me put it right over here. The actual cap, I can post it like this. I'm dipping the pen in ink generously, and now I'm getting rid of the excess ink on the grip section. So a little zoom, my dear friends. Okay, and I have here a Columbus. It's very difficult to do the writing sample, judging I have only one tine, but I will do my best to show you. Maybe I can use only the healthy one. I will try to write. So Columbus Extra 140. It scratches a little bit. Just dip it again in ink, and I hope that I can show you. This was made in Italy in the 1950s. Before it, there was the line Columbus Extra 130. This particular one that resembles a lot with the Parker 51 was not in production for a long time. Actually, it was discontinued in 3 years, so not a long run for this model. Columbus Extra 140. Again, I presume it is fitted with a 14 karat gold nib. I presume that it had that accident because you can see it is a very, very flexible nib. Very flexible in comparison with the Parker 51, which has a quite stiff nib. Maybe it is the fact that we have this interesting feeder, and it allows the actual nib to have this. You see the tines, they spread, and this is it, my friends. Of course, that re-tipping it with an iridium point is very expensive, and I don't know who can do this job in Europe. Again, this on the internet sells for 150 or maximum 200 euros. So probably it will cost me the same amount to retip this this nib. Actually, it is a flexible nib, so probably it is worth it. You can see the two tines here. Just look at them. My review ends here. I'm very sorry for this, my friends, but I thought it will be an interesting video for the end of the year to show you interesting Italian pen based on the famous Parker 51. Don't get me wrong, it is a lovely pen. I love this combination. I love having an ink window to the design of the Parker 51, and actually a pretty good fountain pen. This was its a small review, not a proper review, because I did not had the chance to show you a proper writing sample with it due to the defective nib. But I hope you've enjoyed watching this Italian pen. This was the review. I want to wish you a Happy New Year, my dear friends. I want to thank you for your support in 2024. I want to wish you a wonderful day wherever you are. I will see you again probably tomorrow before the new year with another vintage review. Till then, bye bye, my dear friends, and God bless you all.